What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of MC Gamers. If you're a subscribed member of the MC Gamers family, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now for more amazing videos such as this one in the future. If you guys enjoyed the video or if you learned something, leave a thumbs up and also make sure that you hit the notifications bell so that you guys will be alerted every single time we post a new video on the channel. Today I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how to become a better Jump Force player. So with that being said, let's just get into it. We're gonna start off with an assist. So assist, actually I have to change characters real quick so I can show you guys what I mean. Okay, so an assist basically happens with the character that you have on the second slot. So if you look up at my name on the top left corner, you're gonna see that I have Vegeta there on my second slot. So all of my assists that I do are going to be coming from Vegeta. So the way that you do an assist is basically you just going to press the L2 button on your PS4 controller. I'm not sure about Xbox One. You know, I'm not really an Xbox player. So this video is mainly just for my PS4 players. So if you charge up with your R2 button and then you press your L2 button while you're charging, your second slot character will do an assist as you just saw. So that's how you do an assist. That really comes in handy if you're getting attacked by an opponent or like if you're, trying to charge up like I just did and you can't get there because they keep charging you. Just do an assist. I'll show you again. Just charge and press L2 and the other character on your second slot will do an assist just like that. Now, let's say that let's say you're getting attacked, which I won't be able to show you this because I'm not playing the computer right now. But if he was attacking me, all you have to do is just keep tapping your L1 button and that's gonna basically help you do your instant transmission. So you're basically end up behind the other character and that way you can start your attacks, your combos, whatever it is that you want to do. That's how you do an instant transmission. Now you can try to time it and press L1 while you're getting hit. I wouldn't really recommend that because if you don't time it correctly, then you're just going to stand there and take all those hits that they're giving you. So just as a side note, keep tapping L1 if you're in the middle of getting attacked with a combo and you'll be able to do instant transmission a whole lot faster. Now, let's say you want to do a sidestep. A sidestep is basically you block and so you block and then you do, you move your analog stick, your left analog stick to any direction that you want. And as you can see, that does your sidestep. You can also do it forward and you can also do it back. Now, this comes in handy if they're doing like their special attack. So let's say Naruto, how he uses the Nine Tails and he does a bomb at you, like this energy bomb. All you basically have to do is block and move to the side. And yes, you are still gonna get hit with some minor damage, but it's better than taking the entire damage. Sometimes you, like, let's say Goku, for example. Goku does the Spirit Bomb. You won't get hit. If you block and you move back twice, you're giving yourself more room away from his Spirit Bomb, so that way you won't get hit at all. So you can try this with certain characters. So you might get hit, depending on their the other opponent's abilities, or you might not get hit depending on their abilities as well. So let's try that again. You block and then you move your analog stick either front, back, or side. It doesn't matter which direction, you will always be able to do your sidestep. If your opponent is blocking all of your attacks and that's all he's doing and you can't seem to break that attack, you can always grab him. All you got to do is just press circle and that's a grab move right there. So let me show you guys that again. You just go up to the other opponent. Let's say he was blocking. All you do, circle, and there you go. Now if you're trying to grab and let's say the opponent does a sidestep as well, which would be this right here, and you can't seem to grab him and he just keeps blocking, all you have to do is just hold down your square button or your triangle button, and he's gonna charge up his, you know, light attack or strong attack, and that would actually break your opponent's defense so that you can start attacking them with a combo or however it is that you want to go about your attack. So let's just show you that. I'm gonna hold square down, and as you can see, he did a much stronger hit. So if I just tap square, this will be what you would see if I just tap square, just a regular kick. So triangle is the same way. If you hold down triangle, he will do a strong attack. This will be regular triangle. So you can see the difference, you know. That would be only if they're blocking. Now if you're in the middle of an attack and then you want to hold down your triangle button, as you can see, the computer itself dodged away. So that would actually break your combo. So I wouldn't recommend you guys doing that. Just do that only if you can't seem to break their guard. So your awakening, so you want to try to use this before you use your super attack, because if you awaken, like let's say you have your meter all the way full to the top, and like Sanji has right now, I don't have it on mine because I'm just training, but as you can see, Sanji already has his meter all the way full. So if you try to do an awakening before you do your super attack, it actually increases your meter so that you can continue to do strong attacks. Now if you do a super attack, it's gonna actually drain all of your meter up there, so you won't be able to do your awakening after. So it's definitely recommended that you do an awakening before, and the only way you do an awakening, like I said, I don't have that here. Let me see if I can actually change it so that I can show you guys. All right, so let's see. Yeah, so all right, so now I'm gonna change over to a Vegeta so you guys can see the awakening. So the way that you do your awakening is you just press your R3 button, so basically your right analog stick. You're just gonna click that in, and as you can see, I did my awakening. So you can see my my meter right there is still full. That's what I was telling you guys. So the way that you do your final your strong ability is always going to be the X button. And as you can see, I still had a little bit of meter left. Now Vegeta turned Super Saiyan God because the meter is currently full. So make sure you keep an eye on that. If you're, you know, using Goku or Vegeta or let's say Frieza, if you want to turn into his golden form, you need to have your meter all the way filled. That's the only way you're going to be able to turn into Super Saiyan God or your golden Frieza. If you're going to try to turn into Super Saiyan, like I said, as long as the meter is halfway, then you'll be able to turn into Super Saiyan. You know, so that's all up to you. That's your preference, however you want to go about it. But me personally, I love the Super Saiyan God form. So I always wait until my meter is completely full so that I can be able to do that. So there's no tricks you need to do. You know, the way that you build your meter is actually by taking damage, unfortunately. You can't just charge up and have your meter fill up all the way. That's not how it works. You know, I wouldn't recommend to just keep getting hit because obviously your life is going to be going down. But if you keep an eye on your meter and you're at least halfway any character, doesn't matter who you have, they can all do some kind of awakening. But like I was saying, you know, if it's full, the better. Now let's talk about the way that you use your special. Your special is just like every other move. You're gonna hold down your R2 button, and it's gonna bring up your move list over there on the side. And as you're doing that, as you can see, your character is also charging up while you do that. So your strong attack is always gonna be X, like I was saying. So the best way that you actually want to use your special is in the middle of a combo. So if I'm attacking Sanji and I'm in the middle of a combo and then I do my special, you'll create more damage to your opponent, and you're more than likely to be able to catch him with your special instead of missing. So let me show you what I mean by that. So just like that, I hit him a couple of times, and while I was in the middle of the combo, I pressed the L2 button, and then I pressed the X button, and I was able to pull off the special attack on Sanji. Now, as you saw, I just did an even more powerful awakening. My gauge was open. I hit the R3 button, and now you see lightning on Vegeta. That wasn't there before. So that's what I'm saying. You guys always want to keep an eye on your gauge, because that looked awesome. So I'm going to show you again. Like, I have a full meter. Now I'm going to press the R3 button, and now you see the lightning. Now it doesn't last forever, you know, eventually it will go away, but keep an eye on your meter, guys. You can do a lot of cool things with your R3 button. I did a video on how to do a team attack. So if you're, I have to wait for my meter to before. Okay, so if you're in the middle of a combination and you press your R3 button, I believe that does your team attack. So basically the other two characters that you pick to be on your team will all attack at once with you. So let's show you how to do that. There you go. They all do an attack. You see? Just do a combination and then do your R3 button, and that shows you how to do a team attack. All right, you guys. And then, you know, last but not least, the only other tip I can give you guys is to just enjoy yourselves. Make sure you have fun. Don't be like me. You know, sometimes I get a little upset when I lose a couple of fights in a row. And, you know, that just makes your next match even worse because you're fighting with anger. So you're just basically tapping any buttons and you're not really focusing on the match itself. All you're worried about is just getting a win because you've been on a losing streak. Don't play like that. You know, just enjoy the match. Win or lose, just have fun with it. You know, take the time to try to learn new things. If you're a rookie to the game, don't just jump into the online battles, you know, because these guys online, they know a lot of crazy stuff and you're not gonna survive. So don't even waste your time. Learn the game, do some missions, learn how to build your combos, your meters, your awakenings. Learn how to do all of that before you even go online, guys. Trust me, it will definitely help. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing to the channel, as it'll help our channel grow. With that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one.